Big bros of the world, big bros of the world. Y'all read that title and thumbnail. Y'all see what we talking about. Talking about how this job market is crashed. The job market is just terrible. It's crazy how they did manipulate us, how they done programmed us from school, how they done, just coerced our brain into thinking that these 9 to 5 jobs is what we need to depend on. But it's even crazier that we done got coerced into depending on these 9 to 5 jobs. And right now, these 9 to 5 jobs is not nothing you can live off of. It's what's the word? It's like it's not enough. Plain and simple. $20 an hour, not enough. You probably got motherfucking niggas running around with 3 jobs just to make ends meet nowadays. It's crazy that in this world, and it's crazy because just 4 years ago they was trying to hire people like crazy, but it's crazy that now it takes you what it used to take like probably 3 4 days to get a job. It takes now like 3 weeks, a month before you're able to get a job. And then that job, I'll say on average, everybody is getting around, or I'll say the average income that the average motherfucking salary, dollars an hour that people is getting is probably around 15 $16 an hour, maybe 17, 15 to $17 an hour. I'll say that's the new minimum wage. That's the new $7 an hour, because none of those are you able to live off that. $7 to $17 an hour. None of that you're able to live freely. Definitely, you can't live freely with that shit, and it's crazy that at your jobs they will try to make it motherfucking try to treat you like they're paying your whole lifestyle. They'll try to make it seem like motherfucking without them you're nothing. It's crazy, right? This is a sad world. You even got some jobs that are just hiring people and never putting them on schedule. you you even got some jobs that are just would hire you and you would never get on the schedule. And you're like, damn, I just wasted all my time going through all these steps, going through interview processes, assessments, drug tests, orientation, and I just don't get put on the schedule. And it's crazy that this day and age, this job market is just wild. This is just wild. I'm not gonna get too in depth on my jobs or shit like that, or things of that nature. I'm trying to stay as broad as possible, but warehouse jobs is crazy. We got stocking jobs, where we even got inventory associates, it all type of things where the people that's already been trapped into the job cycle, the people that's already been motherfucking there for years, they don't see no other outlet other than let me get up, let me work, get up, brush my teeth, wash my face, take my shower, go to work, get home, eat my dinner, might be able to watch some TV for an hour before I go to sleep to wake up and do it all over again. So a lot of those people in the job market that's been there for years and years and years on end. So when they see someone who's value more than the job, they try their hardest to try and make it as though you're gonna be dependent on this job. When in all actuality, these jobs aren't paying for literally nothing. Like I said, nowadays people are getting 3 jobs and still barely making ends meet. You know, a lot of people might say that that this, or a lot of people just might not agree. A lot of people might just be like, "Hey, my one job that I'm getting, I get paid 17 an hour. Let's say that they work full time. So let's say they do motherfucking 40 hours a week. 17 times 4. What's that? 34, 51, 68. Is that what that is? 17 times 4, 68. Okay, so basically they getting 680 a week. So let's say every 2 weeks they will be getting, what's that? 176. 176. So that's, wait, is that 176? Hold on, let me do some math. Hold on. 68, 68. 136. Alright, 136. L Math Kobe, 136 is what they'll be getting every 2 weeks. So that means in a month, 1,300 in a month, 2,600. 2,600 in a month. So let's say that person is satisfied with that 2,600 a month, working at full time for 17 an hour. 17 an hour. Let's say he's satisfied with that 2,600 a month. If you're satisfied with that, I assume you probably don't have no responsibilities, or you probably just doesn't care about life, because with 2,600 a month, let's say you gotta pay energies, let's say you gotta pay rent, let's say you gotta pay your phone bill, let's say you gotta pay your car note, insurance. We had five different bills, guys. We had 5 different bills. 2,600 a month. We just gonna say that. Oh, and we didn't even think about taxes. So let's just say that 2,600 a month really turns into about 22. Really about 2,200 a month. So let's say that 2,200 a month. We just gonna say five bills. If them 5 bills is anything, shit, even if them 5 bills was each 300 each, you still done lost 1,500, or not lost, but spent 1,500 out the month, and you only getting, let's say, 2,200. So you got 700 to work with or play with. And those was just bills, guys. We didn't even get to what you gotta put in gas. We didn't even get to what you want to eat. We didn't even get to any type of debt you have, But like I said, I'm gonna keep it broad in general. You know, it's crazy that the jobs, or the job market, it's. I don't know if I don't know if 10 years ago, or back when I was younger, if the jobs was motherfucking better than this. But I can say in 2024, at this day and age, I done had a plethora of jobs, and the job market now is just crazy crashed. It's just crazy crashed, from the higher ups not wanting to work, from the actual employment, or the actual company is just a unorganized company, unresourceful company. Motherfucking don't even, like I said, some jobs don't even put you on the schedule. You're just somehow, you're on their payroll, what, so they can get free taxes or something? Like, I don't know. I'm all confused. But we got jobs who motherfucking probably try to work you for one day, and you will be like, excuse me, sir, one day of work isn't gonna be able to pay for anything. Are you just trying to waste my time again? We got those type of things. We honestly got a crazy job market nowadays. It's a very crazy job market. The 9 to 5s, they probably wasn't cutting it before, but they really not cutting it now. And it's our turn. It's our time and our turn to now. We gotta go full throttle. Like I said, they done coerced our minds into believing, into motherfucking making it seem like these 9 to 5s, these corporates, whatever jobs, all these, whatever type of job you have, they done coerced us into thinking that that's what we need to be dependent on, and that's what is going to be able to keep our lifestyle afloat. And that is cap. The only way your lifestyle is going to stay afloat or your lifestyle is going to increase, the only way your lifestyle is going to get better is you're going to have to find something that you can own. You're going to have to be the owner. And I'm not saying that you finna not work as much. That's not what I'm saying at all when I say you're going to have to be the owner. What I'm saying is now you're going to have to be working 24/7 now, because basically that's what you're doing when you're working 3 9 to 5 jobs, and you might think that you're getting a lot more money, but in all actuality you're just getting enough money to stay afloat. Isn't that crazy? See, I'm telling you, they done really brainwashed us for years. We done been in school for what, K3 to 12th grade? What's that? Like 15 years of you waking up at 6 a.m., 7 a.m., getting out at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, getting back up 6 a.m., 7 a.m. for 5 days a week. For how long? August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. So we basically been motherfucking brainwashed, hypnotized. We've been motherfucking whatever we could have thought about, it been extracted from us, and they done put in what they wanted us to believe. Because guess what? 10 months for 15 years of repeated things over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, you're gonna feel like a robot. Of course we all feeling like robots. Of course we all don't wanna work. Of course it's a trend to be an entrepreneur now. It's crazy, isn't it? But a lot of us has came to the understanding that this ain't cutting it. We ain't getting nowhere with this. It's the same thing. We've been doing it for, some of us that had jobs for a decade now. Some of us been working since they were teenagers. And 10 years later, they still working. I included, still working and still seeing that this isn't it. This ain't gonna get us to where we want to be. Now, I'm not saying go ahead and go quit a job, or go ahead and once you quit this job, you finna go ahead and become a millionaire. That's not what I'm saying. Because you need to use jobs for what they're used for. But some of us don't understand that partake. Some of us don't think about that. Some of us try to get comfortable in a job. We try to compensate our lifestyle with the job. It's time to stop trading our time for money. Plain and simple. We gotta stop trading time for money. Our time is not worth that. We gotta start trading our knowledge, skill, our motherfucking, like I say, we gotta take ownership. Our time is more valuable, and we can make more than $20 an hour. We can make more than $17 an hour. We can make more than $25 an hour. We can make more than $50 an hour. You just gotta get to it. You gotta grind hard. See, a lot of us ain't grinding hard. We just skating by. We thinking we doing something because we skating by. No, you're not doing enough, my guy. You gotta get to it. Grind hard, shine hard, man. I ain't gonna, like I said, I ain't gonna get into it too much. I ain't gonna talk y'all head off. I ain't gonna talk y'all ears off. But we gotta grind hard, shine hard, big bros. We gotta get out that rat trap, get out that 9 to 5 cycle. You gotta work hard, grind hard, shine hard. Because if you ain't grinding, you definitely ain't shining. If you ain't whining, if you whining, you definitely ain't got time to be grinding because you too busy whining and crying. It's time to shine, grind, and get active and attractive, my guy. Come on.